So firstly, we're going to go quickly on gold chart. XUSD is also gold. So gold is currently testing on an hourly time frame, very strong, resistant. This video was sent out. As you know, this video was sent out just as soon as the trade was sent out, and we did predict that it's going to fall all the way back to 1950. That's what it looks like it's doing right now. Once it reaches this level, then we can expect gold to rise to 1965. Well, of course, it wasn't going to be straight away, because you should always know that when a new trend starts, it never goes all the way up. It will not just go like this. It will never happen in the market. That's something that will never happen. So what will happen is it goes up, then it will see a resistance, then it will drop back, and then it will go higher. That's how market really works, and that's what we're seeing gold right now. So gold most likely is going to come back as predicted to back to 1950 levels, and once that's this level is going to retest, probably you're going to see probably like a hour or two for gold to linger around here. Then after that, maybe gold will start to move upwards, but again, it will take some time for this whole setup to plan out. It might take a day or two, at highest, for it to really break above. But gold looks like a very strong uptrend because it has broken above this lower lows. So you must have seen this was a lower low. Yeah, circle. Okay, let me get a triangle. That's it. Yeah. So this was a lower low, one lower low, two lower low, lower high, and this was third lower high. Why am I calling this lower high? Because you can see this was high, then the second time it was lower than that, and then the third time was lower than that, but finally has broken above. So you can see this should have been lower than this, but has broken above and formed the new high right now. So this was a lower high, and this was a higher low, and now this is a higher high. New higher high has been made if you look at this way. So we can expect gold to come back, retest this 1950 level, and from there on it can go all the way back to 1963. Quite a strong trend right now, and for gold right now finally has broken above this a box that has been lingering around for quite a long time now, since 9th of September has been lingering. So finally has broken above. It did break on 10th of September, similar move, but right now it looks much more stronger breakout. It looks much more healthy. This trend looks much more healthier than the previous trend, and we could see gold going back up to 1965 by end of tomorrow's trading day. And once this level breaks, then we are in for a very strong bullish momentum for gold. Gold could go as high as 1976 or even 2000 by end of this week. So keeping a close eye how really gold moves out. We're going to be keeping a close eye at this 1950 level. This is one of the key levels that we need to keep an eye out, because around this area we could see gold bouncing off and going higher as 1965. We're going to quickly look at the best time frame. So I'm going to go on ADSD to really talk to you about time frame. So just a random pair we're going to choose right now. So for example, if you're trying to scalp, there's quite a few trading styles out there in the market. You must have known there's day trading, scalp trading, and quite a few other trading methods. So if you want to do scalp, what we do for scalp is we look at 15-minute time frame. Why is 15-minute time frame? Because it's more relevant to us. We really don't want to know what's happening in longer time frame, because 15-minute time frame will give us a good overview for us to really get in the market and get out the market. So 15-minute time frame, if I just zoom out, see where the trend is. Trend is ranging. We can clearly see trend is ranging right now. If I just draw my box here as well, we can see it's a range trend. Market is really not moving any trend right now. It's not going up or down. It's just moving sideways. So when it's a ranging trend, what usually happens is you just try to spot a quick support resistance. So I'm going to just spot a resistance here and draw my support here. So currently what's happening right now is price has broken, retested this resistance level. It's dropping. So what's most likely is going to happen? Currently finding some kind of a support level at this 50 MA. So we're going to wait out, how this candle really reacts. So a new candle just opened up right now. So we're going to wait out how the candle really reacts. So on a 15-minute time frame, we can clearly see that price has, tested this level previously as well. Price tested this level and went up. So again, price rejecting this support level and going up. So most likely this will be a good opportunity for us to really long this position. I do not take this trade. I'm just explaining you what you can do, what kind of time frames you can look at for to enter the market, and you can, just put your small TP and small SL. Again, with ADSD, with scalp trading, you do not look for massive pips. You do not look for massive momentum. You just look for to get in the market and get out. Typically, scalp trade usually lasts not more than 15 to 20 minutes, but it can go up to some hours if the market is slow. But typically, it's about 15 to 20 minutes. You're trying to get into the market and get out the market straight away. Let's go to longer time frame, which is 4 hour. Now, 4 time frame, you can clearly see the outlook of the whole market has clearly changed. You can see much more. Well, you were looking at 15 minutes, and 15-minute time frame is usually for day trading, so you can hold the trade from whole day, which is about 24 hours to about 48 hours. So that's a 15-minute time frame. So 15-minute time frame, You do not look for short momentum. You try to catch at least about 100 pips or so per trade. That's your 50, but you don't trade every day. So 15-minute time frame, scalp traders trades every day. They take about 10 to 20 trades a day. A day trader will only take about a trade, one or two trades at max, because you're really trying to catch the big momentum. You do not want to be in the market all the time. So that's why day trading is sometimes preferred by people who work, and scalp trading sometimes preferred by people who are, a bit more want to get in the market and want to get the market straight away. Do not really like holding trade for long term. So on a 15-minute time frame, this is a very good buy. It's looking like a very strong buy right now. Why is that? Because you can clearly see I just drew my support level, and this is a 4-hour support level. You can clearly see, hasn't, as price has just been lingering, around here, just been, ranging. This shows that a very strong support level. Price hasn't been able to break below this level since 9th of September. So as long as price is above this level, we're looking for buys only. And for example, if I just do long position here, put my sell here and put my TP somewhere around here, because we can see that price could rise as high as this level. This was the previous high price rose, so we can see price rising again at that level of 0.7394, which is about, let's say this again, this is about 110 pips movement. So if you want to catch this, it won't happen straight away. Just remember that since 9th of September, it already moved. The max has moved from 9th of September is from 76 to 21. So it already moved about 50 pips in last, 5 or 6 days. So you do not expect this momentum to happen overnight. It might happen, but it's very rare. So this moment with this around this will take about maximum 3 to 4 days for it to really plan out. But if it does plan out, you pocket about 110 pips. And if you have 2 trades, catching 300 pips a week is not bad, guys. That's actually amazing. And if you have a decent amount account size, you can make somewhere around the same, about just 300 pips. You can make about 2-3K in a week. So let's go to a different chart and let's get a bit more, practice. So I'm just going to delete all the lines here. I'm going to start with a longer time frame. I'm going to start with the day trading right now. So day trading, you can clearly see very strong downtrend. Let's say a PJ Wavy. If you have any questions, you can always ask me. Just type that in the chat and it will get to me. Thank you. So broken above this support level or downtrend. Now let's identify a quick support level here. This is a strong support level. Why is that? Because I'm going to zoom in. You clearly see whenever the price reaches here, from last month even, whenever price reaches here, it goes up. So 1 time, 2, 3, 4 touches, it breaks, it drops. So support level basically means when the price breaks it, it drops quite furiously. So right now, we have 2 kind of support level. One is 50 EMA support level, which is this level here, and we have a 4-hour normal support level as well. And price has been lingering around again since 10th of September. So as long as price is above this level, we assume that it's going to be a good strong buy trend. So if you were to enter this market again, I will enter as a long position, put myself below this 50 EMA level. Why is that? Because price last time price was at this level, it came all the way as low as this 50 EMA support, and then and went up. So I would give some kind of breathing room here, because imagine price comes more below, so we want some kind of breathing room for our trade to really be alive. And I'll put my TP as this level here, because we can see the price could rise all the way back here, because it has dropped from there. So last time the price was here, it started dropping, so it could rise all the way as high as 1.34080, which is about 300 pip movement. Again, do not expect this to happen overnight. Do not expect any day trading movement to go overnight. This trade could take about a week or even 10 days for fully to plan out. But even if you do manage to catch this, you'll be catching about 300 pips. So you can catch 300 pips in just about 7 to 10 days. And of course, if you have another day trading running, and that's going good profits. So you can see the picture with scalp trading. Catching 300 pips is very hard in a day, in 2 days or even 3 days. But with long-term trading, it's very easy to catch 300 to 400 pips. It's not easy because you really have to know what's happening in the market much more in depth compared to what you need to know in the scalp trading. Okay, let's quickly go and scalp then. If I want to just quickly scalp AUD CAD, let's get USD CAD. So let's get rid of this. Okay, so quickly gonna plot out my support resistance. That's the basic. Whenever you see a chart, start looking for support resistance, so you really know what's happening in the market. So my resistance and my support. So currently, okay, on a 15-minute time frame, there's no entry. You can clearly see there's hardly any entry right now for me to really enter the market, because if I want to enter as a buy, let me show you what's wrong with this. Enter as a buy. My TP is here. My SL is, my SL is here. My TP is here. No, very good to risk to reward. We want minimum 1 to 2. We do not want 1 to 1. 1 to 1 means you will never make any money. We want minimum. We want to risk $1 to make £2. We want to risk £1 to make £2. So this is definitely not 1 to 1 risk to reward. So I'm going to get rid of this. Okay, let's see if I can sell this. I can't even sell this. because I have to put my sell here, my TP here. Again, same issue. No very good risk to reward. So that's why sometimes in scalp is really hard to find a good opportunity. You know, when in long term, you know, you're ready for the opportunity because you have your your trade set up, and you know where you want trade to come. For example, in a longer term time frame, you know that if a price reaches this level, I'm going to look for buys only, and you wait it out, and you wait for a trade to come to you. But in scalp trading, you somehow have to run after the trade. You really need to find entries because there's always entries everywhere. You know, then you have to, you know, pinpoint what are the good entries. That's one of the issues of trading scalp. You know, there's so many entries that you could enter there. In about like less than in a day, you can have about 10 entries in just one pair. But it's very hard to pinpoint which entry is profitable and which entry is not. Again, if you have any questions about, you know, this, what time frame to trade in, you can ask me and I'll be more than happy to help you. All right, so let's look at the trend in the market. So you probably already have understood there are three trends in the market. Range trend, which is basically price moving sideways, sorry, you know, downtrend when price is moving down and upwards. Basically, these are the three trends in the market. You know, a range trend is basically the price market is taking a break after a very heavy momentum. For example, let's see here. So when USD CAD, when it started dropping from 9th of September all the way, it dropped all the to 10th of September. Is one day it moved. You know, see this could have been a very good long-term trade as well. Because if historically this was a very strong support level, because if I zoom out, last time price was this high was 16th of August. So for a long-term trader, you would be looking at this resistance level quite strongly, and you would have entered the market somewhere around here, and kept your TP somewhere around here. So this was about 300 pip movement as well. So this is a good example of a long-term trade. But let's go to a market. What kind of three momentum in the market? Let's go to longer time frame. It gives a better way to understand. So on a longer term time frame, so you can clearly see, let me just zoom out. So this was a downtrend. So the first cycle of the market is a downtrend. It could be any trend, but I'm just going to start with the, you know, first cycle as a downtrend right now. So downtrend. Second cycle is usually a break in the market. So right now market is going through a break. After a short uptrend, market is going through a break, and once that break you know, finishes, market could move upwards and start a new trend, which is uptrend, or market could drop again and continue its downtrend. So, you know, that's our three market conditions. Downtrend, uptrend, range is always in the middle. So remember that range is always in the middle. So range always comes after a strong momentum upwards or downwards. So for example, if I were to USD CAD is a quite a strong ranging pair. Usually ranges more than it moves. So you're gonna go to you know, the best trading pair, which is GPSD. So GPSD, you can see quite a few times it took a break in the uptrend. So for example, when the market started moving on 30th of June, it went up all the way to you know, this level. Then we saw some kind of a sideward momentum. Then it moved up again. Then we can see again another sideward momentum. Finally, it moving up again. So we can see the ranging happening. Upwards, range, upwards, range, upwards. Then a range at the top, then start falling down. So just need to remember that when the ranging happens, it could be a sign that the new trend is about to start, or a trend is about to end and a new trend is about to start. Or it could be a sign that new trend is going to continue. The old trend is going to continue. Market is taking a breather, and market, you know, buyers will come in or sellers will come in and push the trend where it was going in the first place. All right, guys, that'll be it for today's Zoom lesson. Again, if you have any questions, please do ask me right now about trend types, or, you know, any of the pair you want to look at, or something about day trading or scalp trading, or you want to know which is the best suitable trading method for you. And if you do join VIP, you will get you know, we mentor you, we personally mentor you, plus we have a team that mentors you. So we can design a trading plan for you on your, you know, if you're working full time. Of course, you can't trade as a scalp trader because you can't be trading all the time. So you're looking for day trading, but what kind of a trading setup would be beneficial for you? What kind of indicators we recommend for you? Once you join VIP, we can help you with all of those, you know, basic stuff. You were selling ADSD but got taken down drawn early this morning. Well, ADSD, as I said, is a quite ranging. That's one of the issues when you're trying to trade a ranging pair, because it moves. It doesn't have really a trend. You know, if a pair doesn't have a trend, it's very hard to pinpoint, you know, where the market is going. That's why trading a ranging pair in a scalp is quite hard compared to trading in a scalp in a trend. So if you're trending, if the market is trending, scalping is much more easier because you just buy at pullback, you keep buying at pullbacks, and you keep selling at pullbacks if it's in a downtrend. But when it's ranging, you can see, you know, the ranging market, so it goes up, it drops, it goes up, it drops. So It depends what kind of price you had, where did you enter the market, what kind of indicators you're using, and what kind of broker you're using. Because sometimes a bad broker gives really bad spreads as soon as the market opens, around, when 4 times the market opens, which is about 10 Australian market, 12 Asian session, a 7 Europe and UK session, and a 1:30 when New York session opens. So usually those times the spreads are the highest, and the bad broker will give you really bad spreads, and that's when you can get taken out from your signal. So it's really important for you to have a good broker to be profitable in trading, because broker is basically the engine that you need, and if your engine is bad, your car is not going to run. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. And hopefully you had a good trading day. Again, join VIP to get a customized trading plan for you that benefits you, and then you can be profitable. Thank you, guys.